Bonjour everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. Today was Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans who are celebrating this holiday. And today's video is going to be about apple cider vinegar. And I came about this subject because a couple weeks back, one of my friends sent me a text message asking me a question about apple cider vinegar. She remember I used to take it a couple years back, and she wanted to know how often I was taking it. Did it work for me? What was my recipe and all that? So before I went ahead and tell her, yeah, sure, go for it, this is what I used to do, I wanted to dig a little bit more into it and see what really apple cider is about. And so yeah, I done a little bit of research and I wanted to share with you guys all the research I've done so that you can kind of like make your own decision about apple cider vinegar and see if it's something that would work for you in your journey of getting a healthier lifestyle, a healthier body. Maybe you're trying to lose weight or regulate your sugar level or whatnot. So yeah, this video is going to be about apple cider vinegar and all the good stuff that it does to your body. Big disclaimer, I am just like you guys, a regular person. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist. I have a computer with an internet connection. I do my research and I share that with you guys, and I also just give you my 2 cents on it, and then you take it from there. You do whatever you want with that information, but I strongly recommend that you do your studies too, do your research, see if that's something that could work for you. If you are on some medication, don't stop your medication to go on apple cider vinegar, and always talk to your doctor before you get onto any other products or stuff. Just be smart, okay? All right, so what is apple cider vinegar? Apple cider vinegar is, it's apple cider or apple juice that has been fermented twice. So first time they put yeast and bacteria to turn the sugar into alcohol, and the second time they turn the alcohol into acetic acid. And acetic acid is really the key component of not just apple cider vinegar, but any vinegar. Most vinegars are made of water and between 3 and 7% of acetic acid. The other thing that is in apple cider vinegar is the mother. The mother is really the fermentation, the residue from the fermentation, and the main ingredient in the mother is called pectin, and it's kind of like a prebiotic. For those of you who follow me, you probably saw my video on how I healed my gut. I will link it right there. If you didn't see it, go watch it. It's pretty cool. But to sum it up, prebiotics and probiotics work together to create a healthy balance in your gut so that you can digest food properly and be healthy, have a better immune system, a higher energy, and speed metabolism. So the mother is full or have some pectin in it, and that would do that for you. Now, when I went online and looked at all the things that apple cider vinegar does, the list was long, and I mean, there's a lot of things. So, you know, it was kind of like, okay, what's going on here? I mean, it can treat any fungal problem, any skin problem. Apparently, it heals dandruff problem, sore throat, congestion, regulate your sugar level, cure your heart disease, make you lose fat. I mean, apparently apple cider vinegar is the bomb. Well, I started to dig a little bit more into it, and this is what I came out with. Really, I realized that the properties of acetic acid are the strength of apple cider vinegar and any vinegar. Acetic acid is a great antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral, antimicrobial. I mean, it has a whole bunch of properties that will kill any bacteria, fungus, virus that will try to bother you. So every time you read something online saying apple cider vinegar will cure your cold, your stuffy nose, your toenail fungus, the skin rash on your pet, really the active ingredient is acetic acid. And that's an ingredient you will find in any vinegar. So, is it something specific to apple cider vinegar? Not really, but it is specific to vinegar in general. So that's that. Now, when it comes to apple cider vinegar and heart disease, that was a very interesting one. Every vinegar has a particular antioxidant property. For example, there is a Japanese rice cider that has an antioxidant property that would cure or prevent certain type of cancer, and that is pretty amazing. I think a bunch of doctors are studying it. The cool thing about apple cider vinegar and its antioxidation properties is that it targets the LDL cholesterol in your body and makes sure that it doesn't oxidize, which means make sure that it doesn't get hard and block your arteries. And this is great because then you don't have any heart problem. And that's, well, it's not that you don't have any heart problem, but it prevents strokes and things like that. So I thought that was pretty awesome because I'm not sure that any type of vinegar would do that. So thumbs up for apple cider vinegar preventing heart problems. On another hand, if you have any problem, any heart problem, and you are on some medication to prevent any clotting of your arteries, taking apple cider vinegar may counteract your medication. So it is really, really important that you talk to your doctor before going on apple cider vinegar if you are on any heart medication. Another thing that apple cider vinegar could help you with would be regulating your sugar level. But the problem I have is that most of the studies that were done on apple cider vinegar were done on mice or on rats. Very few studies were done on human beings. And although, it's helpful to have study done on animal, I'm not super happy about the fact that they're doing it on animals. And another thing is I don't believe that my metabolism as a human being is going to react exactly the same as the one of a mice or a rat. So I have a hard time giving credit to those results. It's interesting to see what happens, but would it work on me? I'm not sure. Now, the little studies that were done on human beings regarding the sugar level, regulating sugar level, were done on people with that were pre-diabetic or that were insulin resistant. And actually, the results were pretty good. People were able to regulate their sugar level very well, and it was super positive. So yay for that. But on another hand, for people who had diabetes and were had to take insulin on a regular basis, it could be a little dangerous because taking apple cider vinegar before every meal could delay the effect of insulin on your body, and that could be dangerous for some people. So if you are diabetic and you have to take insulin on a regular basis and you want to get on apple cider vinegar, please talk to your doctor before you do that and make sure that you get the okay from a professional. All right, now in the case of apple cider vinegar helping you burn your fat or lose weight, that's a very interesting topic, and this is like the main reason why most people want to get on apple cider vinegar. Let's be real. Okay, so first of all, how do we put on weight? That's the first question you have to ask yourself, right? How do I put on weight? Well, how do I put on fat? Because you can put on weight, but it could be water, it could be muscle mass, it could be... The real question is, how do I put on fat? Well, you put on fat on generally, human body puts on fat by eating a diet that's too high in sugar. When you eat a diet that's too high in sugar, your body has a hard time handling the amount of sugar that's in your bloodstream, and it asks for help. And who's going to the rescue? insulin. Insulin gets in there, takes all the sugar from your bloodstream, turn it into fat, and storage it in different parts of your body. And that, my friend, is how we gain fat. Now, how do we lose that fat? Well, my 2 cents would tell me to make sure eat a balanced diet that's not too high in sugar, to exercise so that I can burn some of that energy and not just storage it into fat, hydrate myself and get lots of rest, right? And how is apple cider vinegar going to help me lose that fat? According to the studies that were done on mice and rats, this is what it does. Apple cider vinegar will help you by slowing down your digestive system, but it targets mostly starchy food. What is starchy food? Rice, pasta, bread, potatoes, sweet potatoes, yam, green bananas, plantains, beans, lentil, yada yada. If those are food that are very dominant in your diet, by taking apple cider vinegar before each meal, you will feel fuller faster. Therefore, you will eat less food and your intake of calories will be smaller. I think this is a great thing. Is it a solution to the problem? I'm not sure. There's been a very small study done on about 175 overweight but healthy Japanese people. They were given apple cider vinegar before each meal for 3 months. And the result of the study is that they all lost between 2 and 4 pounds in 3 months. I let you be the judge of that. A couple things that I don't like about this. First one, 2 to 3 pounds in 3 months. Are you kidding me? Really? Okay, so that's not gonna help. And the second thing is Japanese people. I have nothing against Japanese people, but here's the thing. The diet, the type of food that they eat and the type of food that I eat is completely different. And I don't believe that my body just process food the same way, you know, that they would, because we don't eat the same thing. So if I take apple cider vinegar before each meal, I'm slightly overweight but healthy. I don't know if the result's going to be the same as this population who eats a certain type of food. You see where I'm going there? So I have nothing against Japanese people. Don't start go crazy on that. It's just that it's not representative to my demographic. Therefore, I can't really take this study really. Voila. It is what it is. So I let you be the judge on that. Do your research. Personally, I don't believe that apple cider vinegar will help me lose weight. When I took apple cider vinegar, it didn't really help me lose weight. Did I need to lose weight at that point? I'm not sure. So yeah, that's that for apple cider vinegar and losing weight. I give it a thumbs down, but it's for you to do your research and see if apple cider vinegar could help you. Now, would I take it before a heavy Thanksgiving meal to slow down the digestion of all that starchy food I'm about to eat? Probably. Yes. Now, would I take it for a week after that, 2 weeks after that? Probably not. It will help me on that at that particular moment to just slow things down so I don't go overboard, and help me control my portion, help me control my cravings and things like that. But that's pretty much as far as I would go with that. Well, this is pretty much all I've researched on the matter. I think overall apple cider vinegar is a great thing to have in your bathroom to help with your hair and skincare. I think it's also a great tool to use before a heavy meal, or to help some people regulate their sugar level, or just to prevent any heart disease. But if you are on heavy medication, You must talk to your doctor before you decide to go on apple cider vinegar for an extended period of time, because it might interact with the effect of your medication, put you in a situation that you don't want to be in. As far as losing weight with apple cider vinegar, for me it's a no-go. I much rather watch my diet, work out, and get a lot of rest and see how my body reacts to that. But that's my 2 cents. Would it give a jump start to a beginning of a journey into losing weight? Probably, but I would be more scared about all the acidity of, you know, the teeth sensitivity, the throat sensitivity, and all that thing. That is something that's a little bit more scary for me. So yeah, I would stay away from it just for that. Definitely not taking on a long extended period of time. That's my 2 cents. That's from my personal experience. I'll let you guys do your research again, see how, try it, just try it, see how it works for you, and take it from there. That's the best way to go about it. All right, well, this is it for me. This video is done on this subject. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was not too confusing. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Please let me know what your experience is with apple cider vinegar. Was it a positive experience or a negative experience? Why did you take it for? Was it more cosmetic, or was it more like internal? And yeah, how did it work for you? Feel free to share this video with a friend if you think it can help them in their journey to a healthier lifestyle. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you soon with a new video. Until then, have a beautiful life. Au revoir et à bientôt.
Hey, c'est la vie.